Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I just in a wonderland. I'm realer than a kid with an imaginary.
You already know what it is, man. We got different time zone with out of phase. Give this a 1 to 10. Any and all feedback is, of course, welcome in the chat. That's not it. Hold on.
You know, it's really not that big of a deal because in the end it'll all work out.
Feeling out of phase while I'm glitching in the chase, trying to keep my head together while the world's in outer space. Got a dream inside my pocket, but it's heavier than it looks. Still I'm scribbling down my future in these worn out books. And then my friend said, bro, just breathe, but my pulse be jumping tracks, trying to level up my life. I'm be running through the cracks. Every setback is just a setup for the scene I haven't seen. I'm the kid with the neon and the wishes and the world that's turning green. If it was up to me, another trick up, cause I'm out of phase, but I'm not afraid. I'm trying to find my way through all these brighter days. I got my heart all out, I got my dreams on play. Even when the sky falls down, yeah, I'm still okay. Yeah, I'm out of phase, but I'm not ashamed. I'm just learning how to grow up from yesterday. If I lose my place, bet I like my own parade. Turn the darkness to a spark, yeah, I'm out of the phase. Yeah, I'm stuck in a different timeline, shifting like I'm out of shape. They be saying calm me down, I don't even take a break. Everything around me feeling like a dream that's halfway. Mixing memories with moments, now I don't know what to say. Yeah, Shawty said she missed me, but she missed the way I glow. Not the person underneath, just the version in the show. I've been running from myself, a shadow down below. I can look into the mirror without seeing what I know. Been breaking through the static, trying to find my other side. Heartbeat sick, when the thoughts they don't go inside. I'm out of phase, but she still gon' bend my line. Talking about my days, not enough to keep in line. Every day just seem to merge, man, I'm really out of line. She gon' call me just to fuck, I'm not home. Cause I'm out of phase, but I'm not afraid. I'm trying to find my way through all these brighter days. I got my heart all out, I got my dreams on play. Even when the sky falls down, yeah, I'm still okay. Yeah, I'm out of phase, but I'm not ashamed. Just learning how to grow up from yesterday. If I lose my place, yeah, I like my own parade. Turn the darkness to a spark, yeah, I'm out of phase.
All right. What did you guys think about that? 1 to 10. Any and all feedback is welcome. Man, so that felt like something that would be perfect both for an opening or ending to a movie. It's another one of those, right? We heard another one, you know, said a little bit earlier in the stream today, but this one, you know, very much has those feelings, you know what I'm saying? Also a chase scene kind of situation as well, right? You know what I'm saying? Person trying to get to the show on time or whatever it is, you know, they're skateboarding there. Maybe it's the opening to, you know, just us seeing this kid that, you know, we think is cool, right? As they are on their way to school and all these situations happen or whatnot, and they just, you know, get there all nonchalantly, you know what I'm saying? And then when they get there, we find out that they are, you know, always, you know, just picked on by others, or, you know what I'm saying? Like we watch them having to go through a whole different life the moment they hit the school grounds and shit, right? So it has that perfect energy. I feel like the first half almost started to feel a little bit, you know, repetitive in certain sections and whatnot. Second half did feel like it was more par for the course, exactly what it needed to be. And then, of course, we are in that sort of thing, right? I said a little bit earlier that for rock records, I don't always feel like it needs the element of, you know, auto-tune within there or whatnot, because, you know, it's way more of a digital kind of, you know, situation. And while, yes, it is an instrumental that we're listening to, we're imagining like a live band actually playing the instruments while you're doing this. It's what we will expect if you are performing it live anywhere. If you go with the instrumental or the song, like people are always gonna have, you know, a little bit of a problem. It's not as impressive, right? Because you have crutches that you're basically using, and it'll feel like there's too much going on. You singing on top of you. For the instrumental aspect, again, it's doable if you want it to feel like a high school kind of talent show, or here's just a show we're doing at Disneyland that we do every hour on the hour, you know, type of thing. Like, no, have a real band that plays, that we're hearing, and let your vocals really speak for themselves. Like, that's the energy that we want. Because if you're able to do that and really have a band that kind of tours with you, potentially, it depends on what he wants to be, right? So if he has a band, right, there's a full band representation. You basically make sure you have the same drummer, the same guitar, the same everybody, you know, for, you know, most of the career. And then if you are the solo artist, if you're someone like Katy Perry or Madonna or something like that, right, you can switch out people kind of whenever, right? So you can have a different drummer, different guitarist, and every instrument that's brought in, it's not determined on the same situation. But you know, you will find certain people who do use a lot of the same people because they're comfortable with them. They know their sound, and they don't have to keep reintroducing themselves, you know what I'm saying, to new ones all the time. But those are the choices that you'll end up with. I do hope that something like this from you does get picked up from a movie. And shoot, I mean, they got another Spider-Man coming up. I don't suppose they'll have a scene where we're being introduced to, you know, more Spider-Mans and their lives and them, you know, going throughout school doing stuff. There's also another Spider-Man cartoon that was on Disney Plus. If they make another season of that, which I know they are, you know, same thing. If there are scenes where it's just, you know, Peter trying to get to school on time. And yes, there's another Spider-Man film that is being made. So if that is the first scene we see, where it's him getting, you know, he's in college now, trying to make a name for himself. Nobody remembers Peter, but they do remember Spider-Man, and like he still has to struggle to do all this, you know, regular life stuff. That's a decent record for that scene. Okay, if anybody's late to the show right now and you're wondering what song am I talking about,
out of face while I'm glitching in the chase, trying to keep my head together while the world's in outer space. Got a dream inside my pocket, but it's heavier than it looks. Still I'm scribbling down my future in these worn out books.
yeah. And again, I do feel like the auto-tune is a bit much.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beater, man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I live in a wonderland. I'm realer than a kid with an imagination.